What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Benefit Central here with another quick market update video for you guys. I'm Benjamin, and today Bitcoin and the S&P charts. But before I get right into the market, please leave a like, drop a comment, and if you could subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Everybody, honestly, like I said yesterday in the video, we ended up getting this RBI formation on Ethereum as well as our relief, a little bit of a relief bounce from our dump, honestly, all the way down to our 50 moving average. It was anticipated that we saw a bit of relief just from our moving averages. It's usually anticipated just because of how strong our 50 has been. I do recognize that we have seen a bullish cross as well on our indicators. However, we are starting to consolidate and realistically just trend sideways. I know that we did pump up. It was a pump obviously towards the upside. However, it was still sideways, technically consolidation, even though we did hit new prices. However, for Ethereum on the daily, you see that we do have this RBI entry was above. However, you guys do know that we bought into 1600 as well as our 1630 play that we had as well. Both went into profits, both exited in profits, looking to get back into the 1650 range if we have enough momentum to push through this because of the RBI formation that we have. Usually, like I said, entry would have been above the red wick right here, and that is what we ended up doing. Around 1618, we had a 1630 and a 1600 buy long, and then we exited all of them at the 1650 once we hit it early in this morning, honestly, around when the market opened. I'd say it was around 9:30, almost 9:40 when we actually started to see the crypto market start to relief towards the upside. Just when we actually dipped pretty low right again. If you guys would like to see that, we dipped right back to the 1600 again quite a few times, honestly. Broke up, came back down, broke up, came back down in the same candles. It was pretty insane, but we did manage to break through. Managed to hit 1650 clearly, and I believe even spike above it, which is phenomenal. Just meaning that we spiked a bit above it, but obviously that clear rejection means that we weren't ready to continue through it. Right now, obviously trying to find some support or reset the RSI just because we had become overbought. But honestly, guys, this was all anticipated. Exactly how everything is forming out. Although for the weekly, I am not really long-term bullish on it just as of yet, just because this could have been a double bottom, still can be a double bottom technically. We just have to see how well this plays out. But honestly, just because we got that bear 180, it did kind of shake me up a bit, as well as looking, because we have a full week for this candle to form out, possibly we end up pumping back up to highs, touching indicators again, our 20 moving average, probably pushing us back down, which completes us to this 200 moving average. Realistically, we just have to see how this plays out, just because we could end up forming a double bottom on the bigger time frame for the weekly, maybe a W pattern right here, and then being this the bottom, pushing us towards higher highs or a higher low, excuse me, from our double bottom. But however, looking at the monthly, you do see that we still have this RBI almost bear 180 GBI formation that we can either have happen or occur. But I would most likely would like to see that this turns into an RBI, or at least continues bullish momentum to get this bull 180 and continue us out of the hole that we actually ended up digging ourselves. But other than that, let's just dive into the S&P, see how it opened today at around 4126 for right now. Like I said in previous videos, obviously clear rejection off of that line. I mean, we drew that line and then it followed through. So I mean, like, perfect rejection off of that. We're still in this downtrend, everybody. We're still in this temporary bear market, and we do just need to trade accordingly. If you ended up trying to long this, that was a very interesting play, just because there were a few signs that we were bullish. We ended up closing that monthly candle all the way back up to where we had opened, and then almost making this a bull 180. This new month just came through, touched, continuing the bull 180 action, and then rejected obviously from our 20 moving average, and then coming back down now. Possible bear 180. If not, we can retreat back to 50% and then possibly continue this bullish momentum. However, this monthly is almost over. It is the 23rd of August, so definitely a very interesting time for the market. This can end up being a pivot in RBI for the next month to push us up, or this can be the continuation or start of us actually coming back down. Very interesting plays that we have coming to the market here soon, just for the next few months, honestly, because this next month could open. We could either break, or we can touch wick and then come back down. Very interesting plays, as well as this being in this descending channel that we just started, honestly, I believe since, I don't have my data windows open. Not entirely sure what month that is, but we did start that, and we have been falling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 months now. So definitely very interesting price action from our tops at almost 5,000 for Ethereum. I do anticipate that, or not Ethereum, for the S&P 500. I do anticipate that the S&P 500 is worth that, obviously, but because of all of the inflation and because of how much we pumped the market, honestly, during COVID, and realistically all of the stimuluses and just everything that we did to fight inflation and fight the whole pandemic and everything, pumped the markets to extreme levels. And now we are honestly for the monthly, we're looking fine. We're pretty much median, which is meaning that we basically right now we're trending at around 56. That's decent. If we could get in the 40s, that'd be nice. But right in between 30 to 70, which is great, because that means that we have potential realistically to move in any direction, which is good and bad. But as of right now, as you can tell, that usually once we hit this level right here for the RSI, we usually tend to reverse at around 40, like I had said. If we could get into the 40s, we usually can see a bottom and then tend to reverse. As you can see, we do have these typical patterns here, so usually when we do end up around these levels, we usually end up reversing. So this could be the bottom for markets right now, trying to figure out where we are realistically, trying to reset the RSI. The max I can go to is the monthly on MetaTrader 4. So if you guys would like me to update to another platform just to get more data inside the windows, please drop a like, comment, or subscribe, just to show me that you guys do like this content and would like me to furthermore continue doing so. However, jumping into the I could say we could jump into Bitcoin or XRP, but we'll follow up with Bitcoin just for right now. Everything is very identical, honestly, just in the crypto market, how they react to each other. A lot of sympathy plays, and then obviously the crypto market finding some sympathy plays inside the S&P 500 and the stock market as well. So very interesting. If anything, that was just more of a signal that crypto is here to stay. But however, we did end up breaking bearish out of our ascending channel right here, obviously closing right below it, and then having our open right below it as well. We can form a double bottom, try to push back into it if we would like to, and then obviously trying to long this, anticipating that we continue up. However, if we end up tapping this and then rejecting, then we should anticipate that prices do continue lower, obviously with the moving average and bearish cross and descending channel that is pushing us back down. However, jumping into the shorter time frames, not the weekly, the daily, we do have the same exact RBI. However, it is a bit weaker. Just don't like, we did get that bull 180 and then ended up getting some consolidation realistically. And now if we can get this bull 180 again, obviously with this acorn or RBI, red bar ignored, to push us above to either touch the top or the bottom of our ascending channel, or either break into it and create that as a bottom again and then push us back through. However, this is looking like there is a bullish cross here imminent for the future for the dailies on Bitcoin if we cannot decide to get enough volume and push back up into our ascending channel that we did end up breaking. Or realistically, I could call this an ascending channel is more proper for that. It just isn't quite a triangle just as of yet. But definitely do have some interesting plays coming for the markets as of right now, as of lately. We did end up longing, like I said, for Ethereum. Bitcoin just didn't show just the same amount of support as Ethereum did, the same amount of momentum, especially with XRP. As you can see here, we didn't even get a chance to long this either, just because it didn't even go above our neckline for the RBI to perform, as Ethereum did, honestly, because I think it has its merge and honestly a lot of more volume and eyes on it right now than the rest of the cryptos, besides obviously the king for right now, which we can still call it that, but Bitcoin is still grinding pretty hard for right now. But other than that, realistically, I'm not really anticipating any kind of bullish momentum, just because there's a lot of crossing going on and a lot of weak volume and momentum for the bullish side for right now. However, just looking how we can hold these certain levels, if we can hold them and continue upward, that would be phenomenal and would show that we are attempting to try to bottom this dump out. However, if we decide to continue back down to the downside and we break below, then do obviously assume that we are going to see lower prices for the crypto market and most likely stock market. However, just before I head out, everybody, I wanted to bring up Shiba just because there is a lot of talk about Shiba as well. Just looking at the daily, we still have that, like I said, crypto has very similar formations. However, if you're looking at everything, we did get a very huge spike all the way to 17 or 0.017. Realistically, it's 0.00017. There's 4 zeros before the decimal or after the decimal. But honestly, we did get that huge spike that we loved. And then obviously once the market ended up rallying back down to the downside, we saw it come back and consolidate as well. So honestly, we did get that spike to test the 200 moving average, which is very good. However, realistically, I would like to see us try to break through our 0.013 or 14 and would like to see us consolidate above that. We did get our bullish cross like I had said, and then finally with that pop. But honestly, we do have a big dip, hopefully soon to come, consolidation and a huge rip that will pass this as well. But other than that, everybody, that was just another quick market update video for you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.